Good morning, Wildcats. Happy Wednesday morning. Today is March 6th, and I've got your weather, so let's get started. Current temperatures this morning, a high of 22 degrees with a low of 10, so make sure whenever you head outside that you are bundled up and are wearing a coat. However, we will have that sunshine which we've been finally waiting for, so that's a plus. Moving on into your hourly forecast, this afternoon, temperature 29 degrees, still below freezing. Make sure you are wearing your coat, but again, that sunshine will continue throughout the day. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., temperature 28 degrees with a humidity of 71%, and unfortunately that cloud cover does come in and prevent some sunshine. Now, March is filled with tons of celebrations, and of course one of those is National Women's History Month. National Women's History Month began in Santa Rosa, California as Women's History Week in 1978. The movement spread across the country as other communities quickly adopted the celebratory week. In February 1980, President Jimmy Carter issued the first presidential proclamation declaring the week of March 8th as National Women's Week. This continued until 1978 when Congress passed Public Law 100-9 designating March as Women's History Month. That's all we have for your weather today. We'll be back with the rest of your CETV after this.
This kid seems oddly familiar, but some things don't seem to add up. But why go through all of it again? We're not going to change the final verdict. It's guilty, right?
This is a logical, straightforward case. If we just examine the evidence one piece at a time, there'll be no need to argue. Of course, we all know that won't happen. Hopefully, by the time we're done shouting, we can get to the right verdict.
I don't know whether I believe guilty or not guilty. I think I want to keep talking.
One of the best things about America is that everyone can have a voice, but I don't feel like that was done today. It's hard. I don't think my voice will be heard if I speak up, but maybe someone else will.
With kids like that, it's always guilty. No questions asked.
It's hard making decisions here. I mean, he could be innocent, but I'm not so sure. A lot of people were arguing, and it's just too tough making a decision. I'll just see what happens when we go in there.
Look, there's innocent and then there's guilty. And this kid is guilty as sin, let me tell you. You can't control kids these days. This is what happens when you let them run wild. You know, this case is open and shut.
Guilty.
Guilty.
I still think he's guilty.
Everyone should get the same rights and voice that we hope we would get, and that child was not given a fair chance. I'm hoping I can convince at least one person to change their mind and then go from there. Justice takes time.
And this is your Trackside News, delivering news, sports, and entertainment.
Good morning, Wildcats. My name is Anaya.
My name is Tyrone.
And we're so happy to be back at Lawrence North. Today, a representative from Marian University will be visiting Lawrence North. Students should sign up in Naviance to meet with her at 11:15 in the guidance office. This is a great opportunity for anyone, but especially for juniors, so consider it if you want to join. If you need to find Naviance, go to Lawrence North's page and scroll down to the quick links, and there you will find Naviance.
Attention juniors and seniors. If you will be 18 years old by November 5th, you can vote May 7th in the primary election. You must register to vote by April 8th. But why is voting so important? Registering to vote ensures that your government and your society hear your voice. Remember, your vote matters. Register at www.indianavoters.n.gov or ask Mr. DeBard.
An amazing show is coming to the LN Drama Program. They will be putting on 12 Angry Jurors. The play will be next weekend on Friday, March 8th, and Saturday, March 9th at 7 p.m. on both of those nights. Yes, one juror tries to convince 11 others that a crime was not committed, but can she do it before an innocent person is sentenced to death? Find out by coming to the show.
Congratulations to the LN Speech and Debate team. Ms. Hernandez accepted the award from the National Speech and Debate Association today, celebrating all the hard work for our LN kids that they have put in over the last 5 years.
The 2019 Ellen Talent Show is coming up next Thursday. It is finally approaching. Bring all your presentable friends. Admission is $3 for current students and $5 for adults and will be held in the auditorium. The sponsor is Indie Counseling, which is a therapy vicinity. The fantastic judges are Mr. Tucker, Mrs. Good, Mr. Donlion, Mrs. Barsick, and Mrs. Barsick.
The final yearbook deadline has been extended to Wednesday, March 13th. You can purchase your book for $65 in room 142 on red days.
They will not be ordering any extra books this year. So get a grip, get your money, and buy a book. The only way to make sure you can get a copy is to buy one by March 13th.
Another special announcement. The advanced dance team will be competing this Saturday, March 9th at the IHSDTA state competition at Lafayette Jefferson High School. They will be competing in jazz and hip hop. Good luck, ladies. We are proud of you.
Speaking of music, the Lawrence Township Winter Percussion placed a close second to Plainfield on Saturday at the IPA Noblesville contest. The drumline took up top honors in music and continues to strengthen as they prepare to travel to Kentucky next weekend for the WGI Regional Contest.
And cats, we will be right back after this commercial break.
Hi, this is Mind Blowing Facts with Crosby and Madison. When you're holding a cup, you're a human cup holder. Wow! The brain takes 3 seconds to process everything, meaning we're always living 3 seconds in the past.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh no. The brain named itself.
There's no water.
What was everything before the universe formed? How can something come from nothing and nothing come from something if something comes from nothing?
Oh, really?
People say life is short, but it is the longest thing we will ever experience.
Life is crazy.
Oh my. Now with the sports. For the most amazing players here at LN, softball tryouts will be this week. Today through Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. in the Fieldhouse. They are the defending sectional champs and are looking to take it to the next level. So if you come to play and rock this season.
Attention boys, the Unified Bowling Team needs any male that would like to participate in our state meet on March 16th. Please see Coach Weiler in room 165 by March 5th.
Do you know that the Lawrence North has the #1 ranked pole vaulter in the nation? Nathan Stone cleared a height of 17 feet 6 inches at the WL Individuals Meet, propelling himself to U.S. #1. Make sure that when you see Nathan, give him a high five and congratulate him. He will be headed to Indiana University to pole vault for the Hoosiers in the fall.
Also, Nathan Stone will have some company at Nationals. Caroline Bax set a new school record pole vault of 11 feet 7 inches. They have both qualified for indoor nationals. Good luck and great job.
More with sports, the LN staff versus the LC staff basketball game will be held here at Lawrence North on Thursday, March 7th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $6 at the door and all proceeds go to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So if you don't go, you're kind of committing a crime. There will also be snacks, games at halftime, and other fun surprises. And here's some questions that will be answered. How many points will Coach Cooper score? How many jump balls will Coach DeBard win? How many times will Coach Tucker make it up and down the court? Not that many. How many fouls will Coach Mango get? It sure will be hard without their reading glasses on to make sure that they shoot. Lots of love here from CTV.
Any freshman girl interested in playing tennis this spring, you need to contact Mr. Kangany, the assistant tennis coach. His office is located in the guidance office, or you can just email him. Official practice begins Monday, March 11th.
A special thank you to the LN cheerleaders. They concluded their winter sports season. They did an amazing job supporting the boys and girls basketball programs, had first-class routines, and competed at state meet, improving their performance from last year. These girls are truly dedicated student athletes who perform many hours of community service. Great job, girls. Coach Sahagin and Weiler have done a phenomenal job and led us to be a proud Wildcat. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to LN.
And lastly, this is Disabilities Month, and so we have a fact of the day. March 6th is a National Awareness Day to spread the word to end the word. This day is dedicated to raise awareness of the hurtful effects of using the word retard or retarded and encourage people to pledge to stop using it. So, stop using it.
Well, and that's all we have today for you cats. So glad, happy to be back for this week on spring break.
We love LN.
It is cold in Indianapolis, just terrible. You guys have a great day, and
go Cats.